So it's been about 2 weekends ago since I went through this conversational hypnosis program, the course. It was a 3-day course with Gabriel Kerekes. I really hope I'm pronouncing that right. Anyways, up until like a couple months ago, I didn't even know that such a thing existed, let alone that I wanted to do this. I knew hypnosis existed, and my idea of hypnosis was you grabbed a pendulum and you move it in front of someone's face and you tell them to follow it. Follow it with every motion. And then you count down from 10 to 1, saying something like, and as soon as I get to 1, you're gonna be in a deep state of relaxation. And then getting them into that state and doing whatever you want with them. Getting them to bark like a chicken. Bark like a chickens don't bark, do they? No. Anyways, so that's totally not how it is. I mean, yes, you can do that and get somebody into a hypnotic state, but that's not how conversational hypnosis works. In fact, hypnosis actually itself is basically you're trying to change somebody from one state to another state. And guess what? We do it all the time. When we conversate with people. And suggestions? We don't tell people to bark like chickens. But, we put our opinions out there. We put different perspectives out there. And that changes people's emotions. That can change people's perspectives. Or even just coming in to a conversation with a different emotion can affect another person's emotion. That's hypnosis. Or a really motivational speech where, people may have started off feeling discouraged, but at the end of it, they're feeling so pumped, and then they go and they just give it their all. That's hypnosis too. So this stuff happens all the time. And suggestions happen all the time where the subconscious mind is picking them up all the time. And so this course is about figuring out how to use that in a more positive light, in a way that's going to be more effective for ourselves and for other people. So if we want to help other people, we learned how to do a little bit of that. I mean, it's not a hypnotherapy course. It's more of like an everyday hypnosis kind of course. But we learned how to talk and listen in a way that helps us communicate better. It helps relationships get stronger. And these skills can be used in so many different places. Not just with the relationships you have, like the everyday communications you have with, your friends or your family or whatever, but you can use these at work too. When you're dealing with customers, you can use these with sales. You can use this stuff, when you're interested in someone and you may not know how to communicate or you didn't before. You can use this in any situation where you're communicating. You can even use it on yourself if you wanted to. I've taken this out into, work life and with the customers there. More of my own inner game. This one technique called H+, which is basically a high regard for the person that you're talking to. It's like you're talking to your best friend when you talk to people. And that energy, it comes off. People really connect with it. Your expressions change, your voice changes, your facial your body language changes in a way that's more open and more inviting and, you know, more caring. And I've used this with people very briefly because that's just the nature of my job. I talk to people briefly when I drop off their food. But having that, it's made like all of my connections so much more enjoyable, you know? And I feel more confident just in social situations because I can just get myself into that state and then just come from that state. We did learn about trance stuff too, because you can do hypnosis without having like this deep trance. But we also do trance stuff out in the real world when we're communicating. We just don't know it a lot of the times, you know. Have you ever had a situation where you're talking to someone and you say something and then they like space out? Or it just hits them so deeply that it's like they're not there anymore. That's a trance. You didn't know that, did you? It's huge. Anyway, so yeah. That stuff was really great. And I totally recommend anybody to go through that because it's a wonderful thing to add to your life. It has so much value. Anyways, I hope this helps, and I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos. Until next time, have a great day. Bye.